Waters Indoor Water Park is a city-owned water park in Grand Prairie, Texas, yet every year they hold a Muslim-only event. They have tried to hide the original flyer that says Muslim-only event big at the top, and 2 more times in the fine print it says for Muslims only and close to the public, Muslims only. But due to public backlash this year, the event has been canceled. The event organizer of this event is a doctor and engineer named Amina Knight. And Libs of TikTok and Sarah Gonzalez have been calling her out because this woman is also the owner of Excellence Early Learning Center. It almost seems like a joke that 2 Muslim daycare owners could spell the word learning wrong. How ironic is that they're supposed to be teaching children? Sarah points out that at one point they accidentally put leaning instead of learning, and when she was asked about it, she became incredibly silent and rude.
I think it's also called a leaning center. So I'm just wondering, is it appropriate to be in charge of teaching children when you can't spell learning right? Okay, she's not frozen because she's blinking.
The very simple and obvious answer to this would have been no. We're gonna come back to this interaction and how insane it is that she owns a learning center. First, I want to share with you what is the expected attire that they were going to have people at this event wearing. So every woman was required to be covered from head to toe inside of a swimming pool. And even if they are young children, they have to have their hair covered and be fully covered. Now, look at the massive double standard on this website for this event. For men, they say, brothers, here's some inspiration for you too. You can just dress like a normal person. Meanwhile, all women, even young girls, need to be fully covered. This is how they begin to enforce their rules, is by holding these exclusive events and making it so everybody has to follow the rules of their religion. It is the reason why no city-owned anything should ever be requiring people to dress like this. So guys, I have created my own learning center using the school platform where I'm going to be helping you guys with your communication, media literacy, and journalism. So check it out by scanning the QR code. I hope that you will come and leer with me. And before we go back to the whole leering center stuff, this Muslim immigrant Walmart employee is leering that you cannot just harass people who are shopping at Walmart. So let's watch this clip. I haven't seen it yet. Let's find out what happened in this interaction.
Because I video when I'm in public and I'm shopping.
No, don't take a video. We're not.
Why? I don't care about what you're allowed to do.
No, don't take a video.
Don't tell Americans what to do.
Hey, Marisol.
I video record.
No, we're not allowed to post in public.
I don't. No, I am in America.
She's taking video from us. She's saying.
Can you back her up? I literally am recording myself looking at jeans and she's running up on me. No, you need to back up. I don't care. Back up.
You can take a game. No.
What the? Watch your mouth. You're allowed to cuss. Watch your mouth. Like literally.
You come to fight.
No, can
go against the Muslim people.
Yeah, I don't care. But in America, we can record in public.
Everyone has a.
I don't care.
Everyone has a right.
Yeah, to record in public. First Amendment.
No, we're Muslim.
So what? Go back to where you came from. We're in America. Here, I'll get a close up.
You can really see that people are just fed up. And while some people are making this an issue of whether or not you're allowed to record in Walmart or not, this person says Walmart is not a public space. The issue really is that she has a problem with recording no matter where they're at. If you walk down some streets that are high in Muslim populations, you're also likely to be yelled at for recording. These people don't want to be on video at all. And she could have been recording for private use, which I believe should be allowed if you're looking at jeans and maybe you want to compare them with something you have at home or just whatever it may be. It is totally normal in a part of our culture to have phones up and make videos. I was driving down the street the other day and some girls were recording TikTok videos outside. And that reminds me of a conversation I had with one girl who goes to a school here in America, yet most of the other students are Muslim. She says that she's not allowed to make TikTok videos and that makes her kind of sad. So I don't think this is as much of an issue of whether they are in Walmart or not. It is about Walmart in the sense that for some reason it seems like Walmart hires a lot of them. And also there's times I've spoken to a lot of people that say when they go to Walmart, they're just shocked by the amount of Muslims that are not only working there, but also shopping there. It's pretty dystopian weird to see because I don't remember seeing Walmart like that growing up. Walmart was a place that took so much pride in having American made products and, you know, just being a place for Americans to go and shop and get low prices. But then to see just such a culture clash at a place where we grew up is pretty weird. Like this person says, OMG, our Walmart is loaded with them. God forbid you ask him for something and they can't speak English. And that was also a thing recently showing that Walmart workers couldn't speak English, even though on the back it says that they're happy to help. This girl could have easily just minded her own business and then she would have never even been on camera. So again, it's kind of like the water park thing in my eyes, that they have their own beliefs and rules and then they believe that everybody else has to follow it in order for them to practice their own religion. Yeah, maybe you don't record yourself, but that doesn't mean other people cannot record if they want to.
If you post this video,
I'm posting. I'm live right now. I'm live right now. I'm literally live on Facebook. Literally live. So I don't need to post. But you need to stop messing with Americans. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? Yeah, we'll see. I'll stand right here then. Let's see. Let's see if Walmart's going to stand up. Let's see if Walmart's going to stand up for your religious beliefs. I can't record myself shopping now.
can you yourself?
I was recording myself looking at the clearance. And you ran up on me and told me what to do. That was very weird. Why did you just park right here? Are you just butting in? Another American, right? Yeah, get management over here. This is ridiculous. Don't worry, I won't come back here. They can ask me to leave. They can ask me to leave. I'll never come back. I promise I'll not.
I just don't understand how if you're already completely covered and then somebody else nearby is recording, why do you have to make a big fuss about them recording you? It's not like they would know who you are, especially if they had the face covering part included. I don't even think that that should be allowed in America, because how is a policeman supposed to identify you? How are we supposed to confirm that you're actually who you say you are when you go to vote or get a driver's license or whatever it may be? You shouldn't be able to have a full face covering, right? I don't think Antifa should be allowed to cover their face completely either, because that's how they commit crimes.
Never come back. This is America. What is wrong with you guys?
This is America. We are Muslim.
I don't care about Muslim. What are you talking about? So I'm supposed to care more about you? Aren't you guys supposed to be working? They were literally standing over there running their mouth. Yeah, they're on the clock, running their mouth and messing with customers. And apparently, she just wants to get right in the middle of it. Yeah, have a good day.
No, you're not leaving.
I'm going wherever I want. You think you're about to stop me from leaving?
You're gonna come here. Wait.
I don't work for Walmart. Are you crazy?
I work.
I don't.
You to delete that video.
No, I'm not gonna delete it.
This was just such an unnecessary interaction. She should have never intervened with her trying to record. Just leave her alone. Who cares? It's Walmart. Walmart is like, yeah, it's private, but it's also Walmart. Have you ever been inside of a Walmart? Do you think people follow any of the rules? Like, people walk around in pajamas, bring their dogs in, do whatever. Like, this woman's walking around with the camera, and now this employee is telling her that she's not allowed to leave. What? As if this is actually some type of harassment because she is being like, oh, I don't really care about your religion. What does she expect her to do? To take out one of those clothes and lay it down on the floor like it's a prayer mat and then get on her hands and knees for you? Like, no, she doesn't owe you this certain level of superiority because you're a part of a certain religion. You know? And so I think the crazy thing is that a lot of people feel the frustration of the woman who is recording this video, and that is not something that we would usually expect. Like, it really shows how the tide has shifted so much that people just don't care anymore. They don't care about being politically correct. They want to speak their mind. And again, I recommend that you join the community. We just started it, but that's really what it's all about, is just speaking our minds. And that's what this woman is doing. I'm an American and I have the First Amendment right.
You're not going to tell me what to do. Are you crazy?
And you can't take a video from people.
I I can take a video in public in America. You better leave me alone. Yeah, please go back to work. No, you're not going to stop me.
Doing the video and post in public.
But I am. I'm allowed.
But then why you been taking video from?
Are you getting violent? Back up. No. Now I'm literally intentionally videoing this. I was video recording clearance. But now I'm intentionally recording this. There goes another one.
Hey, she's taking video from.
Hi. Maybe you're calm. I was standing over.
Like imagine the more Walmart employees showed up, just the more Muslims and the more outnumbered she became.
Here on the clearance rack, I was recording. These two were over here talking, just gossiping, running their mouth. She's seen my camera and came up to me and told me what I can and cannot do and created a big scene. I'm not allowed to record because she's Muslim. I record my interactions in public. I was recording the clearance.
Like, a part of American culture is one of the things that I love the most is that I can walk out onto the street and ask anybody anything, and they will be more than happy to talk to me, more than happy to be on camera, to be on video, to be on the internet, because they know that that is how opportunities happen, that they know that that's how businesses are created. They're with the times. So in my opinion, it just shows how incompatible Islam is with the West. Because think about it, we have Hollywood, we have the biggest content creators in the world in our country. People are totally okay with being on camera and talking in public. And so for these women to be so against it is just annoying. Like, we don't have to be petty and talk about Walmart being a private place or, oh, they're just working right now, this and that. It's just annoying that they're so against any videoing anywhere. It doesn't matter that they were in a Walmart because they would have the same issue in the street, in a restaurant, etc. This, by the way, is the exact reason why they will go out and be like, oh, we need safe places. We need Muslim-only cities. They're trying to build entire cities that has real estate, stores, everything exclusive to Muslims, because they don't want to deal with, Americans being Americans, recording, talking, just expressing ourselves the way that we do. They don't want to deal with us, but they want to live in our country though. So it makes sense for her to be like, well, why don't you go back to the country if you don't like our customs, which making videos is a massive part of American customs. If you don't like that, then why are you here? Why do you come here to say we're going to create a Muslim country pretty much within your country? I actually, to some extent, feel like a big portion of Minneapolis is the Middle East. We have a whole different country within America. Yet that seems to be what they want, though. They want to have things that just wouldn't make sense to Americans, like how a Leering Center would be a proper place to send children. Or is it only a place to send millions of dollars? Because you show up to some of these Leering Centers and it looks like a club. There's bouncer type people outside holding security at the door at like 12 a.m. They get broken into mysteriously. They're scary places. So Sarah posted on X that Governor Greg Abbott's office sent a letter to the city of Grand Prairie threatening to pull their public safety grants if they don't cancel the planned Muslim-only water park day. So if they didn't comply, they would have to be required to repay $530,000 that they received from the state that is creating this water park, right? In this letter, he points out, as a event at a city-owned pool that was publicly and indiscriminately advertised as whites only would surely violate the Constitution. It is so crazy that they have been using our Constitution against us, to discriminate against us, that their religious freedom means that we don't have our freedoms, our freedom of speech, our freedom to record, our freedom to wear our hair out and whip our hair back and forth if we want to. But this guy right here, he's just livid about their event being canceled. He doesn't see what was wrong with having a Muslims-only event.
The governor of Texas is attacking my family, and I'm sick of it. 2 days ago, Greg Abbott forced...
Okay, wait a second, hold on. Because that is a way of really igniting a lot of anger within your community to say that the governor is attacking your family. If somebody went up to you in your family and said, my family is under attack by the governor, you would think that he showed up at their house, he's threatening them with weapons, but yet he threatened to pull funding because they're discriminating. And this man considers that attacks. Wow. Just, you hear the violence in the language that he's using.
The city of Grand Prairie to cancel our Eid event at Epic Waters. For the past 2 years, my wife and I rented out the entire park.
Oh, it's his wife. Oh boy.
Eid event at Epic Waters. For the past 2 years, my wife and I rented out the entire park so Muslim families could celebrate Eid in a modest environment. This was supposed to be our
I don't know if modesty and water parks really go together in the first place. Do they have water parks in the country that they came from, I wonder?
third annual event. Then the Islamophobes got a hold of a private flyer and twisted it into something it was never meant to be. We never banned other religions.
A private flyer. Imagine having a private flyer. Imagine going to some type of city event for, like an Oktoberfest kind of thing. And there's all the small businesses trying to get the word out there about what they do. And they're like, here's a bunch of flyers, take them, give them to your friends, but only give them to people if they're Muslim. Like, how do you have a private flyer? Like, flyers are meant to spread. That's their literal whole purpose, is to bring as much awareness to your event. So I guess what he really wants is just to see America as all Muslims.
We even changed the wording to modest dress only to make that crystal clear. But Greg Abbott, he don't care about facts.
He thinks that was a good thing. Modest dressed only. Those evil Americans wearing bikinis. How dare they? We will not allow this.
Fueled the flames of hatred, empowered these hate-filled politicians, and turned my family into a political target. Now we're receiving death threats and harassments because of it. But
prove it. Prove it, because I highly doubt that. I mean, sure, there's a possibility, but let's see them. You see people on the right sharing their death threats all the time from this specific community that he's a part of.
Hear me clearly. I'm not gonna back down. I need everybody.
See, he's like the one who is really actually kind of attacking, whereas Greg just threatened even to pull funding. He didn't even actually do it.
Stand with me. Pass this on, share this video. Follow me for daily updates.
Share this video, but keep it private enough though, that it doesn't get shared to people that I don't want it to. So ultimately, that event has been canceled. Will the employees at this Walmart be in trouble? Probably not. I kind of doubt it. Walmart would then have to also get rid of like 10% of their entire workforce, and I don't think they're ready to do that. So I guess, I don't know, it's a community that just gets away easier with things. Like Ilhan Omar, no repercussions, 0, which is so annoying. This guy, he is getting no jail time for his involvement in an $11 million Medicaid fraud scheme. What's his name? Said Awil Abrid. But look at this cute dog eating an entire hot dog at a baseball game. Isn't that just absolutely adorable? Wouldn't we like to see more things like this on our timeline? I'm trying to keep it positive while keeping you guys updated on all of the news. So make sure you are subscribed to my channel, and I'll see you soon. Bye.